What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So, Brother Bernard Riley put up a video a day ago, and the name of the video was called Mr. Let Go is Hope Gizelle's latest victim. Now, who is Hope Gizelle? Many of you guys remember Hope Gizelle from a few weeks ago when Hope was on with Cynthia G and Dr. Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson made the mistake of calling, in his opinion, Hope Gizelle a beautiful black queen. I even said that, Hope Gizelle, she's nice looking, but which I always say here on this channel, you know, in fear of not getting flagged. But I said it because I myself did not know that Hope Gizelle is a transgendered woman. So that gives a brief context of this. But now something else recently just happened about 2 weeks ago where Hope Gizelle came onto a YouTuber's platform by the name of Mr. Let Go. He's a very popular YouTuber here in Black YouTube. Let me first kind of give you a briefing according to Brother Bernard Riley, what he saw, and then I'll come back and actually play the clip of the interaction between Let Go and Gizelle. So we'll first start off with Bernard Riley's clip.
Mr. Let Go is Hope Gizelle's latest victim. Now, as controversial as that is to say, I think it's fairly accurate. He, forgive me with the pronouns, I get confused. Hope went on a show with Fox. So we saw that, a few weeks ago where she, was on there with Dr. Umar Johnson, and he didn't know that he was talking to a biological male. The same thing just happened with Mr. Let Go. Hope called into his show. Hope, who's on the left right there, called into Mr. Let Go's show, presenting as a woman, and Mr. Let Go had just basically the normal conversation with Hope as if Hope was a woman. They're talking about all the social dynamics in male and female and even the biological dynamics. And Hope is talking about how, women give life and they birth, and Mr. Let Go is responding to her as if Hope is a, ovary or egg carrying member of society.
All right, so you heard what happened there. Now I want to play the interaction between Hope Gizelle and Mr. Let Go.
I feel like I've listened to you all make a lot of invalid points about the way that women show up in society, right? And then the focus and the goalpost moving is ridiculous. When we talk about the ways in which women serve as important beings in society, we're talking about people who can literally conjure life within their womb. And as Tahoe said, it's not just about incubation. It's about
Respectfully, women cannot conjure life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, conjure is like magic. Okay. Conjure is when you tap a stick on a hat and a rabbit pops out. No, gotcha. You have sex with a man, so you don't conjure life. Go ahead. I just want to say that.
Okay. Semantics, but okay. Anyway, so when we talk about the idea of women being important or women being beneath you, how can someone who literally gave birth to the bones in the air and all of those things, that you...
Okay, did this woman just say women give birth to the bones in the air?
So as we see here, Mr. Let Go has no idea that Hope Gizelle is an actual transgender woman that was born a man. And he's talking about how on his title, at least Mr. Let Go's, if you don't look at the title of his video, talked about how he basically, destroyed this feminist. And he's thinking that he's having a conversation with a woman that was born a woman, and it's not the case. Bernard Riley made a big point that many times what you're going to probably see in these live streams is you're going to start to see people who are transgender hopping on streams that are really meant for, and this is not to be in any way rude or exclusive, but when I look at Mr. Let Go's channel, when you look at many Black manosphere YouTubers channels, these conversations are, as we would believe, made for cis individuals. Meaning that men that are born a man and a woman, and they want to interact in that way. Now what you're seeing are transgendered people coming in having the debate in a community that they know such people are most likely going to have an issue speaking with them. Let me give an example of what I mean. I talked about the whole situation with Zaya Wade. Zaya Wade posted some photos in Dwayne Wade blocked comments on the Instagram. Now, if Zaya Wade is posting the photo of Zaya Wade being a transgendered woman, that's not going to really be, I mean, it's going to be a big issue for people, but Zaya Wade is doing so on Zaya Wade's own platform. However, if you're a person like Hope Giselle, and clearly you are coming onto people's platforms, all right, and you're coming on having a conversation, and the person doesn't know that you're transgender, that could be an issue for certain people. Just like it was for Dr. Umar Johnson. And I don't believe that Hope Giselle is trying to hide the fact from people that she's trans or that the person is transgender. Okay? But what you are now seeing is, okay, I want to come in and speak on behalf of X, Y, and Z. When that person you're speaking to, if they knew what your situation was, would be less likely to speak with you or would speak to you in a different tonality. And I think that's what the issue is. Now, because here's the situation. If you're talking to somebody that's transgendered and you don't know that that person's transgendered, but other people know that that person's transgendered, then people can start talking about you negatively about your own sexuality. And that's what I think that people like Hope Giselle should realize. Like, hey, listen, you're coming on to have debates, which clearly, you know, if you're going to have a debate, for people who don't know you, you need to clearly state, I am Hope Giselle, I am a trans activist or whatever, and then get it involved. The same thing that Fox Soul should have did for Dr. Umar Johnson. This is not hate speech or anything like that, but it's just true because people need to be able to know where they stand. She does it, or Hope Giselle does it on the website that they have. Why not clarify it then so the guy understands what I'm dealing with, what conversation I'm getting in? Because that person feels, and I know that, you know, like I said, people feel however they want to feel about themselves. But just because you feel that you are a woman doesn't mean that everybody else feels like that. And so now you have this guy out here talking about this, and then people are trolling him in the comments, in the comment section, like, hey, you didn't know who that was? Just like Umar Johnson. People didn't know. Like, hey, you didn't know who that was? If you want to talk about stress, the last thing you want is to come on to your platform every day and people making fun of you because, you know, you were talking to about somebody that was transgendered about a topic and you had no idea that person was transgender. Some people don't care, right? I think that if you know, you know. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode of Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all that you do. We're out.